Welcome back to beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for round 2 league card coverage of the Butler County Disc Golf Classic, driven by Innova, Zach Arlinghouse, Chandler Kramer, Garrett Gerthy, Joel Freeman. I am Ian Anderson, joined again by James Proctor. Been a fun front nine. Do you think the challenge comes here on the back?
I think the back is a lot harder to score. I don't think we're going to see as many birdies on the back. Longer par fours, obviously still in the woods. We'll see how these guys tackle it.
Kramer off to a fantastic start.
Yeah, with his forehand and the way he hits gaps so well, he's going to be a tough guy to catch, especially if he keeps putting the way he has been.
Rollers are skinny in the woods. They miss trees. Here are your scores after 9. You're sitting in 4th, just one back of Carlson. Kramer out in front by 2.
Yeah, it's anyone's ball game still. But yeah, the back 9 prevents its own challenges. So here we go, hole 10. We have the drone flying through the right gap. There is the left gap as well, but really the challenge here is the height. We have a low ceiling and this hillside to climb. Good drives are going to land right around here somewhere, and then as you can see, the task is not done. We have plenty of tight gaps to hit. Hopefully sneaking through somewhere around here and getting a look at bird, but not an easy hole.
Where are you trying to finish once your tee shot goes? You trying to go left, right? Do you even care as long as it just goes far?
Off the tee, I don't really care. There is a left really tight gap and a right tight gap, but it's one of those holes where I'm just poking and praying that second shot. If it gets through, great. If it doesn't, oh well.
Freeman takes the forehand line. This looks high.
Sneaks through. It needs to sit down, though.
Ooh.
I think we saw Garrett down there yesterday, and he was able to get a birdie. So, Oh, look at this. A little wildlife. I haven't seen any deer out here yet.
No? I've seen a couple driving around.
Nice. Yeah, not on the course specifically. Mm-hmm. I have seen them outside the park.
Okay, gotcha. Kramer. Oh.
That's going to be a long second shot for Chandler, and he knows it too.
He is in par scramble mode from there. Arlinghouse next.
I like the forehand roller play. It kind of... Oh, man. Made me eat my words. I was going to say it guarantees the distance of getting up on top of that hillside.
Just unlucky stump there.
Yeah, he should probably take the right gap with that line.
I feel you there. Girthy.
This looks perfect. Get around that big one.
Oh. Huge kick, but maybe not a huge penalty?
Yeah, he's just going to have to beat some of those trees by the basket, but I think he'll be able to carry most of the way down there.
Arlinghouse on the high side.
Zach is making his own hole up there. I'm not sure what's up there.
Hopefully he
can going to find out.
Get back on the fairway with his next shot. Here's Kramer's second. That's a nice kick back in at least.
Yeah, he'll have that tight 6-7 foot gap, straight look at the basket from there.
Freeman, the forehand roller on the way out. Oh, early tree.
Catches a tree. Hopefully it rolls down into that bowl, and then he'll have an approach from down there. He's still going to have some distance to work with. That's going backwards now. Those pink flags are just spectator lines. There's no OB on this one.
Thank you. Girthy.
Come on, sneak through. It's so hard. Like, you can act disappointed that you're not getting through, but really you're just hoping.
I believe that was somebody's approach there real quick. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
I'm not sure what gap Joel's dealing with here. It looks like he's going wide route.
That was pretty nice from where he was.
Yeah, a little low, but he'll have a circle's edge putt for his par, I believe.
Kramer, can he find the window?
Well done. Oh, my goodness.
This man is chasing chains.
He is. He's confident, and look out.
Arlinghouse.
Sneaks through. That'll give him, I believe, a 20-footer for his bogey.
Girthy coming up the hill.
Garrett can run this if he wants to. Good touch for Double G. He'll have a tap in par.
That works there. Freeman for his par.
Yeah, sneaks it in there. That boy Joel.
Well done.
Any par saves out here feel so good.
And that one's from edge of circle. If you're not a spicy fan, salt and pepper are also very nice on watermelon, James.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard that.
You give it a try.
I've been on a honey kick lately. I'm putting honey on it.
I bet you that would be awesome on watermelon, too.
Yeah, I might have to try that.
Zach makes a nice putt. Kramer will follow that up. Zach's putt, unfortunately, for bogey, though.
Yeah, we're going to have 3 pars and a bogue on this hole, which, you know, kind of to be expected. It's a tough birdie. Maybe one person per card sneaks through and gets the birdie, but like I said, this back 9 doesn't hand you anything.
No, that was a demanding tee shot, and you'd need some luck on the second shot. There's no other way to say it.
Yeah.
Girthy picking up the par. He will head to 11. We'll check out this Freeman make.
Check out the caddy, getting the footage too. Great job, caddy.
Wife Alyssa back there. Sliding that one in.
Moving on, hole 11 is a par 5. First shot, you really just want to get out this gap. If you can get up to the left, that's great. That's the direction we're going. Second shot, you're going to have to get a little funky, most likely. There's a whole bunch of trees in your way. Roller seems to be a common play. There is a wide hyzer out to the right. But ideally, your second shot gets towards the end of these trees, giving you a gap for your third up the hill. And let me tell you, this last 200 feet is steep. So if you want to get some distance on your first 2 to shorten up that third shot to get a look at your birdie 4.
A big ask. We'll see if they are up for it. Freeman first.
That looks great for Joel. Oh, tagging one of those trees. I did that too. It's frustrating.
Good enough though, or
it's good enough for a par. It's a hard birdie just because you lose like 50, 60 feet on the finish. And every foot here is crucial on this hole.
Kramer.
That looks to be slightly overturned, but he'll probably have a forehand roller from there. The further you get off the tee, the more open that second shot becomes. So the 2 first guys are going to just be dealing with a whole bunch of trees on their second.
Girthy missing right. Okay over there.
Yeah, that's totally fine over there. He'll probably have that wide hyzer or roller.
Zach next.
Flip for him. Oh, that leaf stabled it up.
Yeah, it did.
That's a tough break.
Hopefully it stayed in the open. Did you see?
I could not tell. He'll probably, I mean, he could still definitely say par from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the worst lie, but definitely not the best either.
Get through. Keep getting through.
Okay.
There we go. That's a great shot.
Solid progress.
Yeah. That's what this hole is all about. Just keep making progress.
Oh, this is the roller wraith for Girthy.
Yeah, this has potential to clear all the trees for the second shot and give him a wide open third. We'll see how he does. Oh,
that had
man,
so much life in it. Oh my goodness. Do you see how high that got to?
Yeah, if that stuck in the tree, that would have been hilarious.
Freeman, forehand roller. The same tree? Oh, misses
sneaks by, jumps the root. That'll be a tough third, but it's doable from there.
Kramer, his second. I'm surprised we didn't see a forehand roller from Kramer here.
Yeah, he had that turnover route.
Yeah.
He is just so good at hitting gaps.
Truth.
Why not?
The man is up there. Arlinghouse throwing 3.
Another forehand roller. I like this one. It's on a good angle. He looks to be getting past all the trees, so he should have nothing in his way for his 4th shot.
Easy up and down par there.
Yeah.
Girthy needs a good one for a look at birdie.
Boom. Man, he ripped that one too. That's He'll have an up and down for his par, but
Freeman, you can see the basket, but there are trees in the way. 334, very uphill.
It's a great pull from Joel. Skip up there.
That's solid.
Yeah, that's probably 40 feet with 15 feet of elevation gain, but it's a birdie putt, so, you can't complain about it.
Kramer, 300 left.
It's on a great line for Chandler. Finishing flat, too. Should climb the hill pretty good. He's got an inside the circle look for his 4.
Great third shot there.
This is a hole where you need to execute 3 great shots and make a putt for your birdie. So birdie definitely feels good here. Garrett giving this a run. Ooh, I'm sure that looked good from his angle. That is one nice thing about these uphill greens is you can kind of run them and you have a backstop right there. Worst thing you could do is hit the basket and roll back down, but other than that, it's a pretty safe run.
Arlinghouse with a save.
Oh, shut up now.
James.
Sorry, Zach.
You got him.
To be fair, I said hit the basket. But,
It's true.
oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Poor kid.
This course is interesting, man. Usually at par 4s and 5s, you guys are just stacking strokes.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not the case for
Not
these.
here. You go into survival mode on these
Yeah.
par 5s.
Freeman for birdie.
One mediocre shot on the par 5s and you're toast.
Aim at
Yeah.
the grass below the basket.
Just dunzo.
They just compound.
Man, it'd be nice to have a flat putt on this hole. You don't see that too
A
often.
rare sight, and that's a rare birdie on hole 11. Well done from Kramer.
Yeah, keeping that hot start from the front rolling.
Separating by 3 from the rest of the lead card here. Good make from Girthy, coming back for par.
Who's going to make a run at Chandler Kramer? That's what I want to see.
Right? Bogey drop in there for Arlinghouse. After that roll away, Freeman dropping in par.
Crawling over the rim for Joel.
Joel's always he's got style on the drop-ins.
Yeah. Adds to the drama. Nice little slow-mo. That's a cool shot right there.
I love how he charges up the forehand too with that
Yeah.
the lunge at the back of the run-up.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Even on like short shots, he does it.
12, we're going downhill again. Kind of like 4, but
Similar.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most popular play is a forehand flex through that left gap. Kind of grabs the earth quicker as opposed to this right gap where you're more floating down the hill. So definitely a tricky 2. Again, hitting the gap is one thing. Getting your disc to stop is a whole nother challenge. But we got back-to-back shorter par 3s here. So definitely looking to birdie one of the next 2,
Okay.
if not both.
Kramer has the tee thanks to that birdie on 11.
There's that sidearm flex play that looks to be leaking a little right, but curl back for him. Come on.
Oh, found a
Yeah.
wicked edge.
That's the danger on this hole. It's those forehands like to roll. They stop short, which is good, but
Freeman.
I like this angle from Joel. Hanging it out to the left. Oh, catches a late tree, but he's got a birdie look.
He does. Girthy goes to the flex forehand as well. Looks like his Firebird.
That's a little wide for Garrett.
Oh,
That's going to be a
boy.
tough scramble. Just because it's hard to get the disc to stop.
Gotta find the ground you're gonna hit. It's probably what we called it 40 short.
Yeah, at least.
Arlinghouse on the way down.
That looks good. Just sit nice for him. Get that little neggy skip. Awesome. That's a great shot for Zach.
Yeah, really nice touch.
Definitely an advantage being able to throw a putter or slower disc on this hole just to lighten up that skip a little bit.
Not an easy look for this up and down for Girthy.
Come on, give him a backboard.
Almost throws it in. Oh, it's trying to
There
stop.
we go. There we go.
In the circle.
Yeah, that's well done from that position.
Coming back up the hill, Kramer for 2.
Wow, I did not think that was in out of his hand, but he swings that in there.
Some
Perfect.
big makes from this man this round.
Yeah. He is feeling it. Putting the pedal to the metal. He says, keep up. Oh, Joel, just a bit low. Never really had the height on that one.
Yeah. And you talk about Kramer. I mean, he hung at European Open for 4 rounds. He's clearly got it.
Yeah, he's been playing great golf. Oh, Garrett, let's go.
That was
That was
incredible.
Little elevator putt.
Girthy
He's landing it in the bucket. Yeah, Chandler's been playing really well the last couple months and super consistent too with that forehand because I don't think I've ever seen the kid hit a first tree. I mean, he's always down the fairway. He's always getting looks at birds. So.
Yep. Speaking of birds, there is an Arlinghouse birdie.
Yeah, that was a solid putt too for Zach. Stopped the bleeding with those back-to-back bogeys. Hopefully he can get the next one too and right the ship.
Freeman dropping in here.
We got to get a compilation of Joel and tap-ins.
Oh my God, there's gonna be a lot of them.
There's another look at that putt.
Full send from this man.
Yeah, big old high and wide. The important thing there was he got the height on it to give it a chance to fall in.
Wow. That was perfect, honestly.
It was. What a putt. What a birdie.
Here are your scores through 12.
15. My goodness.
He has separated, hasn't he?
Seriously, wait up for the rest of us, bud.
A 4-stroke lead. We're going to be right back.
Zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road all on my own.
Unbelievable stuff from Paul McVeigh.
Back to Nobo, looking at hole 13, James.
Hole 13 is kind of right there in front of you. You have this wide forehand route that's probably the most popular play. There is an inside turnover that you're looking at right here, straight to the basket, but definitely a hole that these guys want to birdie. Probably the best birdie opportunity on the back nine as far as the biggest gap and the least amount of poke and pray. So if you missed the last one, you're looking to get this one. If you did get the bird on 12, you're looking to keep it rolling here.
Yeah, I think we saw 3 or 4 round one out of the guys.
Yeah.
Kramer on the box looking for a turkey here.
Yeah, this is in his wheelhouse. I expect a park job from Chandler on this one. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, how about a chain tickle?
That's pretty good. You want to take this one tight to those trees because it's in order to finish upright up the hill. That looked money from Chandler.
Arlinghouse.
Oh, no. Sneak. Sneak. Okay.
That was incredibly sneaky. I thought it was dead out of his hand.
That could have been a lot worse. That's going to be a tough putt to run downhill, elevated basket, but you know what? An easy par after that shot. Not bad. Joel, this looks money.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about, though. That's why you want to hug this one tight to that right side.
Yeah.
Getting that skip up the hill on that soft dirt is tough.
Yeah, that slope really fighting that skip. Girthy.
Double G, that looks better. He has the height on it. Slow down now.
Little hot. Yeah, that's a lot hot, actually.
Double G with the forehand power.
Juicing it. He's got quick twitch on both sides, James.
Yeah, no kidding.
Freeman. Birdie look.
He had the height that looked like on that one.
How far did that go, you think?
You know, it was pretty up and down. I bet he stayed close.
Okay. Girthy.
Oh, man. Giving it a run with the Sonic. I wonder if that was one of
flash.
those shots for Garrett where it, like, came out too clean.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
like,
sure.
Not the forehand specialist guy, and then he accidentally, like, throws one perfect, and it just zooms out of his hand. I've had that happen a couple times.
Arlinghouse with a great look, but not to be. Here's where Kramer ended up after the chain kiss. That's a turkey for this man.
My goodness.
That's his second turkey of the round already. He turkeyed 1, 2, 3 as well.
That's really good. 16 down now. Holy moly.
Yeah.
All right, Joel. It's in the basket. You're good. You can breathe.
There's a par cleanup there for Zach.
Yeah, he's got at least 3 strokes on the card in the last 3.
How about that, huh? Yeah.
Pulling away. Got a couple tough par fours now too. So, you know, if he can keep this rolling, he's gonna keep building that lead.
A lead would be nice on Sunday at North Boundary. Anything can happen late. You'd like a little cushion.
Yeah, those gaps definitely shrink when it comes to that last round. Moving on to 14, par 4. I have a feeling everyone's going to be going through this right gap, and there's a big tree here in the middle that you want to miss. You can go left or right. Doesn't really matter. You kind of just want to plow into this hillside. Hopefully avoid the trees. All these tree kicks kind of send you back down the hill to give you a blind approach. So definitely, you know, dodging the trees is crucial on this one. It is birdieable, but even by the basket, you got all these little trees around here that just send you to 40 feet. So
Yep.
We'll see.
Kramer on the box.
Swinging that left of that middle tree. Get through everything. Yeah, that's good enough.
Even kick it back up the hill.
Yeah, he'll be, you know, 250-ish. Tree's in the way, but not impossible.
Zach.
That looks great from Zach as well. Just get... Oh, man.
Gosh.
Slightly too much turn, I guess.
Didn't look like it had anything wrong with it.
No.
Freeman.
That looks
Ooh.
money from Joel.
Look
Stay
at the
flat.
flip he got on that.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Keep getting that flat finish is clutch for just cruising up that hill instead of fading back down to the left.
430 through the woods up the hill for Freeman.
Yeah, he's only going to have 160 left of the pin from there.
Oh,
Wow.
can Girthy outdo him?
Garrett's going big. Be clean.
On. No way.
Oh, my goodness.
These guys are insane.
Well, Garrett just made that hole look real easy.
465. Arlinghouse, his second.
This is off a tree. Probably just going to be an up and down for a par at that point.
Yeah.
He's not too happy.
Had a great looking tee shot. Just caught a late tree. Here's Kramer throwing two. Oh.
Gets a little drifty on him down that hill. He'll have a long putt, short approach for his par.
Freeman.
Wow. These drives are so good.
Just a little forehand chip into a bullseye.
Yeah, when you throw it that far, I mean, making this hole look real
You've
easy.
broken the hole, basically.
Come on, Garrett. Toss one in there.
One time,
Come on.
baby.
Ooh.
Oh.
Garrett's hungry for that eagle, and now he's
Dang.
paying the price.
He did.
Outside the circle look for his bird. I don't know. After that shot, I just want to lay it close and tap in.
That was his thought on one. It's interesting to see him change it up here
Yeah,
on 14.
especially when you have a couple pars in a row.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, here's a little heat check for Mr. Kramer. Oh, man, that looked good.
That was on the chain
Yeah.
plane for a long time. Dries up just short, though. Girthy coming back up the hill.
Come on, Garrett. Gosh, that looked great out of his hand. Nice, confident putt for Garrett.
That's why he can run that eagle. He knows
Yep.
he's making that putt.
Yep, no doubt. It's a good birdie to get. Even when you absolutely crush your drive and only have 150 feet, that must be nice. It's still a good birdie to get.
Yep. Zach. That's the cleanup par, I believe. There it is.
2 birdies, 2 pars here on 14. That's a pretty good score.
Kramer dropping in. Par for him.
Garrett and Joel picking up 1 on Chandler. Joel's going to cut that lead down to 4 with 4 holes to play.
So final round on Sunday and possibly weather on Sundays. Looks like we
man.
might dodge it, though. We'll see. We're hoping, James. We're hoping for the dodge.
I've been joking about playing this course in the rain, but it's not a joke I want to come to life. That's for sure.
Garrett Girthy, what a putt from your Innova teammate there. On to the next, sir.
On to 15. Par 4, dogleg right. There's 2 gaps you can hit. This straighter one off the tee doesn't leave you in a great spot. This early gap can leave you in a decent spot if you hit it perfect, but really, I mean, I'm at a loss for words on this one, man. I feel like no matter where you go, you just are in a tough spot. So
Forehand roller looks good, man. I don't know. It's skinny.
Forehand roller,
shapes
man.
into the green at least, maybe.
I'm about to start throwing
man.
lefty just to see what happens. I'm serious.
Freeman taking the tee here.
That looks good. That's hitting that early. Oh, yeah,
It's
see?
hitting something, isn't it?
It's touchy, man. The early gap, like, it doesn't look good off the tee, but then when you walk it, it does make sense how a disc can fly through there. Garrett taking the early gap as well. Oh. Tagging a tree, but keep going, I think.
Decent distance.
Yeah, he's going to have less than 400, which is great. The hard part about this hole is you throw a good shot and you still have 450 through a forest. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Kramer.
Chandler going that straighter gap that helps you cover distance, but it just leaves a lot of trees in your way.
Yeah, he's on that high side. It is crowded up there. Arlinghouse.
That looks good from Zach. Hopefully it can be clean.
Clean enough.
Yeah, good kick. He kicked in the right direction towards the basket. So.
I am curious to see what Garrett has for his second. We'll find that after the Freeman.
I was hoping to learn a little something on this hole, but so far I feel like these guys. Oh, yes. Come on.
I did like that high play there from Girthy.
Wow, what a shot. That was a small gap to get through. It almost looked like he missed his line, but I think that's what he was going for.
It's down there. He's going to have an up and down easy par from 500 feet.
He's playing it cool. Like, yeah, I did that.
Kramer, what's he got for us?
Is this forehand roller?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's turning early, though. Yeah.
That's the safer play. If he lands that on too much cut, he can roll down. There's a road down there, so he's fine with it.
You can see exactly that.
Keeping par in play. Looks like we have another forehand roller. Yeah, you're right, Ian. Maybe I should try the forehand roller. Brutal.
Maybe not.
Brutal.
0 for 2 in the forehand roller department there.
Seriously. Well, on one hand, I do feel better that they're not making it look easy.
There we go.
But on the other hand, I'm not learning anything.
Not a bad spot for Girthy. I mean, all things considered. Well, maybe it is.
Didn't look like he had much from down there.
But I mean, compared to everybody else, they didn't have much either.
True. Look at him. He's like, what the heck?
Yeah. All right, Garrett throwing 3, hoping for the up and down par now.
Probably got at least 350.
Yeah.
This hole is eating my lunch both days. Come on, get through. Oh, let's go. Double G.
Oh, what a shot.
I think what I've learned is you just need a miraculous throw to get your par.
That's what we've seen, isn't it?
Like, unbelievable throw from Garrett.
Arlinghouse for the up and down par.
That looks good. Playing that hillside nicely.
In the circle.
That's a great shot for the lefty, matching the slope.
Kramer.
Probably taking that same high line. Try to match the angle. Oh, I don't think he liked it, but he's going to have a look at par still.
Freeman.
Yeah, what a second shot from Joel to just give that easy up and down.
Yeah, just a monster. Through the woods. I
am willing to bet however much money nobody birdied this hole both rounds so far.
That feels like a safe one.
This is a doozy.
Oh, what a nice spin.
This kid does not miss, folks.
League card doesn't really seem to get to him. You know, we didn't see any nerfs from him at European Open either.
Yeah, you know, the putt can get nervy.
Can it? Okay.
But once you make that first one, then you're kind of rolling. And that forehand is just so pure that he doesn't shank drives.
Yeah, it's like Gossett, right?
Yeah. And he's so good with angles, and he's got that little forehand roller if he needs to go left. So
he's not shy with it either.
No, he makes it work. He'll tell you I have a backhand, but I haven't seen it yet. So that remains to be seen.
Yep. Freeman pitches in for par.
Yeah, I mean, dude's 16 under par, throwing all forehands. You can't. he's making it look easy right now.
You a tape guy at all, James? On the fingers?
No, I am not a tape guy. I was back in the day when I was still in school and I didn't play a whole lot. Because then I'd go out and play and get a bunch of blisters. But now I'm good to go.
You're seasoned vet now.
Yeah.
There are your scores through 15. Looking at 16 here, another par 5.
Yeah, back-to-back, pretty tough holes. 16, this straight gap with this diagonal tree. You can go left or right of it. Hopefully landing somewhere right around here. The drone's going to fly through this left gap, if you can call it that. But really, you know, try to land a tee shot somewhere around there and then scramble your way to the basket. A lot of forehand rollers, I'm assuming, or backhand rollers. But, you know, this is one of the holes where you play it 10 times and it's not going to go the same way at all. You know, it's just...
Throw a drive and start scrambling.
Yeah, pack a lunch, bud.
Freeman on the tee.
Heiser flip. Missed that tree. Oh. So I've heard if that gets all the way down, he can play the fairway from the previous hole and then come back up. And I've heard that work out for birdie.
Okay.
So, although I don't know if he made the Mando, so maybe he doesn't have that play.
I think he missed the Mando.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's...
Garrett with the roller. That's aggressive, and it was on a great line, too.
It was.
This is a hole where you definitely want to get some distance off the tee because, you know, as you saw, your second, third, fourth, fifth shots are all pretty heavily wooded.
Chandler.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's an early tree.
That is a line miss there for Kramer.
Yep.
Arlinghouse next up.
Come on, miss it. Oh, yes, that looks great. Finish for him. What a shot was that. He covered a lot of distance there.
Massive tee shot.
Wow.
So far.
Loving that. Here's where Kramer ended up. Throwing 2 now.
This is just a poke and pray. Throw it into a wall and hope it gets through.
Oh, come on, dude.
Did not pray hard enough.
It's just not even a fun hole to play.
Found a tree. He'll be throwing 3 from there. 5 is still not going to be easy.
I bet there's more trees on this hole than there are on most disc golf courses.
I bet you that's probably accurate. Accurate.
It looks so good, but you know, you get through the first, second, third, fourth gap, and then there's 5 more trees waiting for you after that. So here we go, talking about Joel. Did he make or miss the Mando? Has he reached the Mando?
Like you're in front of it?
It's hard to say. He definitely
I
kicked
think,
before it, but
like if you're I don't know where it went.
Right.
As far
There's
as
that
if it hit
fairway
the
for
tree, I'm just
15
saying
down there
it's not in
that you
line
can
with the
see. So if he
Mando
did
line.
make the Mando, which
Yeah.
it looks like he didn't, so I'll stop talking.
Yep, they gave him the out of bounds there.
Coming up to the drop
Oh,
zone.
yeah, you can see the line. He was on that right-hand side of that line.
I don't know. Yeah.
There are 2 gentlemen right in the
But
middle.
it
behind
definitely looked like he passed that line.
There's a little mini talk.
It is what it is.
A little TED talk about drop zones at Mando's.
Hopefully I won't go near him. And
So headed to the drop zone, which is the
maybe that
FPO
means I won't go near the trees.
and he will rip it from here.
Yeah, not much of a fairway to hit. So this is, you know, there's a little gap, but kind of just hoping for the best here. Okay.
No way. He hits nothing.
A lot of ground with that shot.
He may get up and down the corner.
Yeah, definitely possible. It's kind of an annoying hole to play in a tournament when you're competing. Like, obviously you want everyone
Yeah.
else to do well, but when you smack a tree and then guy next to you goes 600 feet, it's like, really?
Yep. Kramer's third.
Yeah, that's fine. From down there, you have a little, like, standout sidearm turnover that you can get to the basket with, so he's happy with that.
This is the Arlinghouse drive.
Mama, that's good.
Oh.
Yeah, brutal.
Not the worst spot to end up, though.
That actually happened on my car, too. The furthest drive was then the very next to throw.
Oh,
After his second shot.
no. So Zach throwing 3 now. Oh, no.
He catches another tree.
It is devolving.
He covered more ground with his first shot than he will for his next 3.
Truth.
Look at this hole, man.
Garrett, like, you're just trying to hit the first gap and then hope good things happen after that.
Yeah,
You know?
you can even call it a gap, though.
Yeah.
My
I mean, pick
goodness.
one.
Here we go. Here's that forehand turnover I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a pure line. If you hit it, there's nothing in your way. He looks to be a little early. Yeah, that's a shot that I would expect him to hit. So he's probably a little disappointed with that. But
Long putt coming his way. Here is Zach now.
going overhand, it looks like. He's given up on the roller play. Great shot. Wow, well done.
Into the circle.
That'll be the save.
I think so, yes.
Par's a great score on this hole, honestly. I mean, it's such an adventure.
Garrett into the green, hopefully, anyway.
Taking that wide route, catching a late tree. He'll probably have to lay that up. It's hard to run putts from up there just with that steep slope.
Yeah, it really picks up right by the green.
Garrett looking a little defeated.
A bogey will do that to you. And a late one, too, on 16 here. Oh, Joel finding a tree on the way in.
Man, I have no idea how many shots these guys have thrown now.
Did you get this one today, James?
I did, yeah. I had to work for it. I was down where Chandler was after my second, and then I nailed that forehand to about 25 and made the putt for
Okay.
4. So yeah, it was
Chandler
good.
will need to nail a big putt here.
Oh man,
Everything but in for Kramer.
jeez.
Zach coming down the hill.
This would be, I think, first stroke on the card. There you go, bud. Good par. It
Great
feels like a
drive.
birdie.
Struggled from there. Got the par.
It's a frustrating par because of how good his drive was, but at the same time, when you're getting a stroke on the card, it always feels good.
There's the bogey for Freeman. Girthy, one of his own, followed by the Chandler version.
It's funny how those 3 guys can play such a different hole and all end up with the same score.
Uh-huh. It's a choose your own adventure here at North Boundary, James, especially on 16
Oh
here.
my goodness, it is.
You're beaten to your own drummer out here.
So look at that forehand. That's a cool angle. What a great tee shot.
Love that one.
17 is a chance to get your anger out after 16. You got a decent sized gap to work with. It's a shorter par 4, only at 580. Definitely eagleable for the big throwers. You want to be cruising through this gap and then hopefully dodging these couple trees here, fading left to give yourself a short approach. Hitting early doesn't kill you for the birdie, but it just makes this second shot so much more difficult because as you can see, if you come in too hot, you're going down that hill. So we'll see what these guys got. I'm hoping to see a girthy smash here.
First up, though, is Arlinghouse. The hole almost looks like it was designed to have you not throw past a certain distance. Did you see
There
that?
is kind of a wall there. At
A
the
wall
end.
of trees here.
Yeah, he's gonna, be inside 300, but it's gonna be a super technical approach.
Freeman.
If that finishes out left for Joel, that's gonna be in a good spot.
Oh,
It's brutal, I tell you.
Yeah.
just when you ask for it,
Of course,
it does the opposite.
Yeah.
What's he looking at over there on the right?
I
Just
don't
more
know.
trees?
Probably looks a lot like the last hole from over there.
Girthy.
Oh no. Oh, double G.
Maybe from over there?
I mean, he's only 250 away. There's
Yeah.
just 49 trees in his way, so we'll see. But
Kramer.
that looks good. Oh my goodness.
Found that wall of trees.
This is another one where, you know, like 4 drives look the same and 2 get through and 2 don't.
Yeah.
You're just like, please let me be on the good side of that.
Kramer pitching in with his second, trying to come up short of this downsloping green.
Yeah, these would all be super impressive birdies from where these drives landed, just because that second shot is so specific.
Kramer's going to have to lay that one up, though. He's way out to the right. Girthy into the green.
If he wants it, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
He'll probably lay that up. Even though all 4 of our guys are scrambling here, it does feel like you're losing a stroke if you don't pick up the bird on this one.
Tomahawk for Arlinghouse.
Ooh, I like it.
Little bump and run.
That'll leave him a nice little 30-footer.
The brave look coming his way
man.
if he wants that one.
Better hope the chains get in the way of that putt.
Freeman going down the hill.
Get off. Oh my
Is it-
God, dude. Are you kidding me?
Caught a
4
tree
inches
there, I
wide.
think.
Not telling you much with the reaction.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Anytime you're outside 200 on this approach, there's just so much in your way.
That was a nice layup there from Kramer. Girthy the same. Absolute death putt here.
One of those putts that in doubles is super fun to run. But okay, Joel, this is makeable. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a great putt for Joel, snagging that birdie. If that was a couple inches higher, he's ramping off the top and going downtown.
45-footer. What a make. Arlinghouse to not get big putted.
Kind of pinched against that tree. Oh, bummer.
At least it doesn't go anywhere.
I hate it when, like, you're 40 and the guy's 50 feet and he runs it, and you're like, dang, now I have to run
Yeah,
it.
there's no choice at
You're
that point.
planning on
Yeah.
laying up the whole time, but your ego or whatever it is gets in the way, and then you have to run it.
There's it.
Not that Zach would have laid that up, but
No, but yeah.
Joel running that made it a 100% go.
Yep. There's Zach pitching in par. Girthy the same here.
Yeah, par not the worst score, but you don't see too many bogeys on this hole, so
Yeah, true, huh?
definitely feels like you let one slip, taking a 4 on this one.
Freeman from distance, well out in circle two.
What a putt. Everyone's so used to putting with water behind from Worlds, so I'm sure that felt like nothing for him now.
There you go. On to our finishing hole 18, James. What a hole it is.
18 is a fun one. You have this tight left gap that some people take right there for a forehand, but most of the guys are going to be going backhand down this straight gap, fading left. Hopefully somehow staying on this spine to give you a second shot into the basket. A lot of drives will finish in the left or right woods. But yeah, I mean, good drives can even land here, and then you have less than 250 into the basket. Definitely a good birdie to pick up, but definitely not an easy task.
I checked you disc. I saw you snag this one, James.
I did. I took my Firebird nice and low and kind of caught like a neggy straight skip that
I can
kept
see
me
that.
in the middle,
Uh-huh.
and then I was almost down where I mentioned.
No kidding, really?
I had a little rock approach into the basket, so
Wow.
yeah, I was stoked. After missing 17, felt good to get this one.
Freeman with the tee.
Yeah, that looks a little too tight for Joel. Looked good out of the hand. He's going to have a long way to go for that second shot.
Yep. Arlinghouse forehand roller.
Ooh, interesting.
Through the left gap, maybe? Nope, right gap. Oh, no gap.
Couldn't decide.
Yeah.
In between
Dang.
them.
Girthy.
That looks good for Garrett. Hopefully that can catch a straight skip. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that was a nice little kiss.
That keeps him in play. He'll have some tight gaps to choose from, but he might have a look at bird.
Kramer.
He takes this inside left gap.
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah, he does.
Right there.
Yeah. Cuts the corner.
That just shows you the confidence
Whoa.
this kid has in his forehand. I mean,
And his line hitting.
seriously, that's a 5-foot gap, 40 feet off the tee on a 700-foot hole. If you don't hit that, you're toast.
Awkward downsloping angle, too.
Yeah, he makes that look easy. That's so impressive.
Arlinghouse. Oh.
And then it's kind of a crapshoot too. Like those trees that Zach hit. I mean, you're kind of just hoping you get through them at that point. But yeah, Joel 500. He is looking down the fairway, so we should cover some distance. But 500 is a pretty tall task.
Heads up, Jake.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Whoa. That's in the circle.
Jeez.
From 5 bills.
What a shot from Joel Freeman.
We've seen some incredible shots this round, James.
Yeah, we have. These guys definitely are showing us how to play the course.
Here's where Zach caught to with his second. Now throws 3. Could try and scramble up a par with a forehand roller, it looks like.
It is possible you can jump that little creek down there, and hopefully no trees get in his way.
I didn't see that one fine ground, did you?
Oh,
there it is.
He's going to have 50 feet up the hill.
Okay.
Kind of a muddy, tough spot to putt from.
Yeah.
But we'll see what he's got.
Girthy, what a drive.
Yeah, this is an ideal landing zone for Garrett. Just sneak through the trees. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go, double G. That's how it's done.
That is a great finish.
They're going boss off it to you. Wow.
Is that what that was? A Halo
I think
Boss?
that was that Germ Halo Boss.
Barella was throwing that at Worlds.
Oh.
A mile, dude.
I played with Drew one round, and he was smoking that thing super far.
Did they just come out?
Yeah, probably like he had him at Ledgestone.
Okay.
And I think that was like the first tournament where he brought him out.
Yeah,
So,
AB sent me his disc because he's a Halo Boss. I was, oh, what?
yeah, it's a really, they did a really nice job with that Frisbee.
Arlinghouse. Oh, that would have been a nice
He
finish.
had the height on it.
Oh, it looks like a bogey finish instead, though.
Joel with the, what a birdie this would be. Come on. Oh, bummer.
Off the cage.
Gonna have to settle for par. Solid round though, 6 down.
That will keep him on the lead card, I believe.
Yep, only 3 back of the leader, so he's still in range for sure.
Speaking of the leader,
Oh.
there he is. A birdie.
4 back. 4 back of the leader. What a birdie for Chandler.
Yeah. That forehand tee shot was beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Loving that. Girthy. What a drive. What a second. Drops in the birdie. He will be on chase card tomorrow.
Yeah, tougher round for Garrett, but he managed. 3 down is not bad out here.
Arlinghouse. Also not the round he wanted. He's dropping back a bit. Freeman. We'll be watching him along with Chandler Kramer. And I believe we got some chase card chasers making a run. We'll show you that here in just a second.
Yes, sir. We had a good day on the chase card. We had 4 solid scores. Fun card.
There's Chandler's birdie finish.
Sigh of relief there for Chandler.
You can see it right there. And here are your scores. James, a 7 down out there, man. Solid.
Yeah, you know, Linus was showing me the lines. He popped off an 8, tying
Yeah.
Chandler, tying that course record. And yeah, we had Matteo at 5 and Dylan at 4. So we had a fun time. It should be a fun battle tomorrow.
Yeah, excited to watch that one. Hope you guys enjoyed round 2. We'll catch you for the fish in round 3. Thanks for watching.